I struggled with balancing my work, my family, and my fitness.
David helped me sort all that out.
I lost 35 pounds.
I've lost a total of 80 pounds.
I lost over 30 pounds.
I've lost over 90 pounds, and I have a whole new outlook on life.
But David and Kate have truly changed my life.
John Maxwell said, "You will never change your life until you change something you do daily." And he says the key to your success is found in your daily routine. There's a lot of truth in that statement. And, a lot of people think that success is something that, it's like some big event that takes place in your life, or it's that it might happen overnight. You just wake up and you're there. But the truth is, we find success after a lot of small daily actions, a lot of work, a lot of effort on a daily basis over time is what gets us to that point where we feel like we've hit a goal or hit success. So I've got something that I'm going to share with you today that I'm really excited about, that I think is really going to help you. This is especially for those of you who want to grow your home-based coaching business. Now, many of you who follow my YouTube channel or blog come to me for advice on fitness and nutrition. Many of you also come to me, though, for how to be a more successful coach. It's true, over the last 3.5 years, I have built a large team of thousands of coaches, along with a 6-figure income within my first 18 months. And so a lot of people would love to do the same for them. So if you're a coach who's coming to me for that advice, or maybe you're somebody who's interested in becoming a coach, then you will find this valuable. What I'm going to share with you today is a to-do list, a daily, weekly, monthly, quarterly, annual to-do list. And where this came from, let me give you a little bit of background on this. So top coaches who are earning over 6 figures in their home-based coaching business as a Beachbody coach were surveyed and asked, what are some of the things that you do or have done to find success and grow your business? Now, the list that came back, it was over 50 long. There was like 50 things that they did. And I looked at that list and said, that's a little overwhelming, and there's a lot of things that are duplicate. So I condensed it down to 6 things to do daily, 6 weekly, 4 monthly, 1 quarterly, and 1 annually. And I'm going to break them down for you in this video. The first one is to work out, eat healthy, drink Shakeology. So important because as a coach, as a Beachbody coach, we have to be proof that these products work. We have to stand behind what we represent. This is also really nice because when people around you see you changing, they're going to know whatever you're doing is working, and they're going to be curious. It's like when somebody says, hey, I lost 35 pounds, your very first question is, what did you do? Right? So you want to be able to share, this is what I've done, so that you can help other people. Right? You want to be genuine, you want to be a coach who practices what you preach. Number 2, personal development. And what is personal development? Basically, it's reading, listening to audio, reading scriptures, praying, things that are going to help you to grow as a person. Now, personal development, what does that include? To me, that doesn't include watching videos. It doesn't include attending webinars. Those are great, but sitting down in a quiet place and reading a business development book, a personal development book, listening to it while driving is a good way. So important to do, and it's not something that we do just once a month and cram it all in for 5 hours or read a book over a weekend. It's something that we need to do daily because we're going to take bits and pieces of it away every day. The third thing on the list, inviting. Now, I have 2 views on inviting. Number 1, it's something that we do a little bit each day. I recommend 2 new connections or 2 new conversations every day. 2 invites to a challenge or business opportunity webinar. 2 follow-ups. Okay, so I call that 2 by 2 by 2, right? And it's so important when you're doing inviting to take the time to discover their why, their motivation. What's motivating them? What interests them? And the thing about inviting, what are we inviting to? We're inviting people to a solution, right? We have the solution in Beachbody. Good workout, good nutrition, support. Those 3 things are amazing. Add financial rewards on there, and it's over the top successful. Now, when we're doing inviting, we're not trying to find people who need to lose weight or need to get healthy. We're trying to find people who want to, okay? I don't try to go convince anybody. It's not my business if somebody doesn't want to. But what I'm going to do is try to inspire people. I'm going to invite people. I'm going to ask around, hey, do you know anybody that wants to get in shape? And what am I going to do? I'm inviting them to a challenge that has a start date. You can do free challenges. You can do Beachbody challenges with the workout, Shakeology, and support of a coach. You have your challenge pack. But you can also invite to a coaching webinar. Okay, so that's my main view on inviting to be successful with it. Now, if you're a new coach or you're somebody who's ready to just take your business and grow it, then you got to have some momentum. And I recommend inviting 30 to 50 people all at once. Private one-on-one conversations. Really reach out to people and connect, asking them if they know anyone that would like to get in shape. Okay, you have to. You don't want to start off slow and steady in this business. You want to start off with momentum, and you may need to do this multiple times per year to build up that momentum again. Okay, so inviting, one of the biggest items on here. If you don't have inviting, you don't have a business, right? If you skip that one and you do everything else on this list, you don't have a business. So inviting, working with people, connecting is probably the most important thing. Number 4, participate in groups. So Beachbody coaches, we run Facebook support groups, right? It's so important that you are the energy in that group, that you lead by example. So you post daily, you comment on others, post and you give encouragement. It always shocks me when I'm working with another coach and they won't even comment on their own customers' posts. It's one of the easiest things to do, and it really helps other people out when you comment on what they post and you're giving them that encouragement. Number 5, return messages. I call this one out separately because it's so important to be diligent about responding within 24 hours to someone who messages you back, and to be diligent about your follow-ups within 48 hours. You've got this window of opportunity. You've talked to somebody about losing weight. They've been wanting to do it probably for years, and it's coming to the surface. They're opening up their mind and their heart to it, to making a change. And you've got this small window of opportunity before it passes by, before they move on, before they get distracted by something else, before they get beaten back down by life and think that they can't do it. So being very diligent about communicating with people and following up. It's number 5. Number 6, daily social media. Sharing how your life is improving. So here's the cool thing about how all this fits together. You work out, you're doing your personal development, you're eating healthy, drinking Shakeology, your life is improving. Share it on social media. Okay? Don't talk about the products all day long. Share how your life is improving from them. You're inviting to groups. You're helping people change their life. Share that. Share how people are changing. Give them shout outs. Share stories, right? That's really all I've done since the beginning. And I started this business with only 140 friends on Facebook. I bet every single one of you watching this video has more friends than I did. Right now, you probably have more friends than I did when I started. I now have thousands of friends on Facebook because I've been doing these things. Okay, not because I'm some social butterfly, but just because I've been sharing and inspiring, encouraging, being positive. That's the 6th thing to do daily. Now I'm just gonna breeze through the others real quick. Weekly, write down your to-do list, your goals, review them. Schedule time to work your business. What Kate, my wife, and I do is we sit down every week on Sunday with our kids. We have a little weekly, we call it a family council, and we compare calendars. Who's got baseball coming up? When's gymnastics? Who's got a birthday party they got to attend? When are we going out of town? Whatever's going on, we coordinate. And then we also fit in, okay, when can I work my business? When can I get my workouts done? And we share that with each other, so there's no surprises midweek. And you're like, your spouse is upset with you, and you're like, hey, I'm supposed to be working my business. You don't want those surprises. So weekly, be reviewing and scheduling your time to work your business. Attend your team call. Every team's got a weekly webinar that we do to give training and share success stories. It's free. Attend that weekly. Do GSR calls, getting started right calls with your new coaches. It's so important to connect when you have a new coach. Get them on the phone, walk them through your training. On our team, we have a quick start training, an hour video, and a to-do list, a checklist for their first 7 days. It's so important to also get on the phone, help people through that. That's what we do weekly. And then give value through a video or a blog. This is huge. I don't think you have to, I know this is probably the most time-intensive one. You don't have to blog every day, you don't have to make videos every day, but doing a weekly video or blog can be just as effective. I built my business through YouTube and through the web. I never even did it weekly, when I was starting. It was just sporadic. So I've settled more into a routine of, I try to do 2 to 3 a week, but if you're a coach who's part-time, go for 1 a week. The more value you put out into the universe, the more people are going to come to you, and the more you're going to get in return. So you just constantly want to be giving out free value to people. Monthly, host new challenges. This is critical to put it on your calendar and be starting new challenges on a regular basis. Host new boot camps for your coaches, also called Coach Basics. Make sure you're doing those on a monthly basis. Earn Success Club every single month. That's pretty easy to do. You help 3 people get committed to a challenge pack each month, and you're in Success Club. You're going to earn all kinds of incentives for that, free customers, trips, and you can earn a free ticket to the Beachbody Annual Summit. It's totally worth it, and it's a good indicator that you're doing the right things in your business to help people make a commitment. And then add 3 to 5 coaches to your team every month. Yes, if you want to build an income that lasts, that's big, from this business, team building's where it's at.
David and Kate helped me with support. They kept me on track. They made me feel like I wasn't doing this alone.
I feel many years younger.
I feel confident.
I've totally gained my confidence back.
I feel like I can do anything.
David and Kate can help you because they've both been there.